So you did it. You brought home a new Dachshund puppy, and you're probably experiencing a whole lot of joy. But maybe also a few surprises on the carpet, right? Well, today we're going to break down a pretty much foolproof system for potty training your new little best friend.
And let's be honest, how could you not fall for them? Dachshunds are just brimming with character. They're so loyal, way smarter than they sometimes let on, and they have these personalities that are about 10 times bigger than their little bodies. You're already completely hooked, I'm sure of it.
But let's be real. That love might be getting tested every time you discover another wet spot on the rug. If you're starting to feel a little frustrated, kind of wondering if you'll ever have clean floors again, you are so not alone. It's probably the single biggest hurdle for new Dachshund owners.
Okay, but here's the really good news. You don't just have to cross your fingers and hope for the best. Dachshunds are smart little dogs, and they can absolutely be potty trained. The secret isn't luck, it's having the right system. And that is exactly what we're about to walk through together.
All right, so here it is. Think of this as your 5-step blueprint to success. It's a clear, totally manageable plan, and it's all built around one key idea. Consistency creates good habits. We're going to cover building a rock-solid routine, picking that one magic potty spot, the incredible power of rewarding them at just the right second, and how to basically become a puppy mind reader by watching for the signs. And of course, what to do when those accidents happen without losing your cool. You ready? Let's do it.
Okay, step 1. This is the foundation for, well, everything. A consistent routine. You have to remember, puppies thrive on predictability. When they know what's coming and when, the learning happens so much faster.
Now this schedule, it might look like a lot, but trust me, these are the golden opportunities. These are your non-negotiables. First thing when they wake up, right after they eat, as soon as a nap is over, after a fun play session, and one last trip right before you turn in for the night. This repetition is what builds that deep habit. Now for step 2, which builds right on top of that routine. You're going to pick one spot, just one, in your yard to be the official potty spot. We're going to tap into your puppy's most powerful tool, that incredible nose of theirs. And here's why that one spot is so important. It's all about something called a scent cue. See, every time your puppy goes in that one area, they leave their scent behind. The next time you take them out, that smell acts like a giant flashing neon sign that says, "Hey, this is the bathroom." It works with their natural instincts, not against them. All right, now we get to the really fun part. Step 3, the reward. And when I say reward immediately, I mean the instant they finish. Not when you get back in the house, not even 2 seconds later. Right there on the grass. With Dachshunds, that timing is everything.
Look, you might feel a little silly at first, but you need to become their biggest cheerleader. A super happy, high-pitched, "Good potty," or "Yes, what a good boy," works like magic. You gotta be excited for them. So what you're doing is creating this super simple but really powerful connection in their little brain. Going potty outside equals amazing praise, and hey, maybe a tiny, super tasty treat. They'll quickly start choosing to go outside because, that's where all the good stuff happens.
Okay, step 4 is where you get to level up. This is where you go from just reacting to messes to actually preventing them. You're going to learn to read your puppy's signals. Trust me, they almost always tell you when they have to go. You just have to learn their language.
So, what are you looking for? Keep an eye out for these classic tells. If you suddenly see your pup sniffing the floor like a little detective, or starting to circle in one spot, or if they suddenly get quiet and wander off toward a corner or another room, that's your alarm bell. Scoop them up and head straight outside. All right, let's talk about it. The inevitable. Accidents. They are going to happen. It's not an if, it's a when. And when they do, your reaction, your mindset, is maybe the most important part of this whole process. This really lays it out perfectly. The big don't punish. Don't scold them or rub their nose in it. All that does is create fear, which actually makes training way harder. Instead, you have 2 jobs. Job 1, clean it up, and I mean thoroughly, with a special cleaner that removes the scent. Job 2, just refocus on your routine. Ask yourself, okay, did I miss a sign? Was it time for a potty break?
It's so important to just remember this. They are not doing it to be bad. They're just babies. Their bladders are tiny, and they're still figuring out the rules of this huge new world they're in. A little patience goes a really long way.
So, let's look at the big picture. What's the path to success really look like? Following this system isn't just about avoiding messes. It's about building this amazing foundation of communication and trust between you and your new little buddy.
Now, I've got to be straight with you. This is not an overnight fix. It's going to take some time, and it's definitely going to take some patience. But this system, it's based on how dogs actually learn. If you stick with it, it is so effective. You will get there, I promise.
So when you think about everything we've talked about, the routines, the rewards, the specific spot, what do you think is the one single most important ingredient that makes it all click?
It's you. It's your consistency. That is the magic ingredient. Every single time you stick to that schedule, every time you throw that potty party outside, every time you calmly clean up a mess, you're reinforcing the lesson. It's the glue that holds this whole system together.
And I just want to leave you with this one last thought. Every single perfectly house-trained dachshund you've ever seen, they all started out as a tiny puppy having accidents on the floor. Every one of them started in the exact same place you are right now. So stay patient, stay consistent, and try to enjoy the journey. You've totally got this.